kidding. Like people have been sitting here for way too long for that kind of humor. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to this marathon. We've been doing these marathons for a few years, and it is amazing that so many people come and stay the entire time. How are you feeling? Is everyone feeling okay? Please don't drive home later. Get an Uber. Get someone to pick you up. You've been up a long time. I saw you and McGregor showed up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Showed up by himself. It was like 2 in the morning. I'm like, that tracks. Did he ride in on a motorcycle? I didn't believe that too. Hey, I just jumped down from the ceiling. How's everyone doing? All right, I love you. I'm excited because I haven't seen this movie yet. You haven't seen this movie yet. A lot of people haven't seen this movie yet. You're going to get to see it before most of the world. Which is very exciting. And again, I also want to thank Star Wars. I want to thank Disney. I want to thank Lucasfilm. I want to thank everyone in the Capitan Theater for putting this on, allowing us to do this, and having a comfortable, historic environment to watch Star Wars movies. And I would love to bring out a couple people now who this would not have been possible without. I would like to bring out producer Ram Bergman and also Rian Johnson, who's give you all a little sense of, this week you were here for the premiere on Saturday, right? And then where did you go? Because you just got back from London too, so where have you been in the last week?
We were here for the premiere, we went to London for another premiere, and then we just came back today, and now we finally get to show the movie.
Oh, good. Can you just talk a little bit about the experience of when you're making the movie? You're working really hard, you're focused, you're isolated, you're trying to get it done. There's a lot of pressure because it's a Star Wars movie, and fans tend to be very expressive about whether or not they like their things. And so, can you just talk about the experience between kind of being sort of trapped in the world of making it, and then all of a sudden coming out and seeing, like what it really is all about, which is like scores of fans and joy.
Yeah, it's a big contrast. It is a thing where while we were making this movie, it felt like a really small movie. I think that's a good thing. It felt like a really intimate process, and we all just had our heads down and trying to make something that felt like a good Star Wars movie to us. But now to come out and after the past few days to be at the premiere, but really to be here and see you guys and to see, okay, finally Star Wars fans are going to get to watch this movie, and to feel, honestly, the energy from you guys, the excitement that I recognize from when I went to, I was in line in Westwood for, the episodes 1, 2, and 3, and just like that opening night feeling when the lights go down, it just snaps back to you that, this is what it's all about right here.
Yeah, you made it. What are you most excited about for people finally getting to see this movie?
People are going to be very surprised.
They're going to be surprised. Oh my God.
Don't oversell it. No.
Snoke is a pork, spoiler. I thought that'd be really funny if you just at the end of this just said a big spoiler and ran off stage. But we would never do that. We would never do that. You had advised me to pee before watching the movie because you said you can't miss a second of it.
He's correct. Anybody that needs to go pee.
Anybody? We'll wait. If anyone gets up now, I'll hold the projector. I'll hold them and we'll wait.
Yeah, he does have the power to do
there's
that.
even a question, there's
no everyone suitably emptied?
Yeah. Or if you have a cup handy.
If you have a...
No.
Rian Johnson said this is okay. No, don't do that. Director Rian Johnson tells audience full of people to urinate in Star Wars. But just sort of lastly, what is it specifically that this whole process? What does Star Wars mean to you now? Like, what did it mean to you before, and what does it mean to you now?
I'm sure, like all you guys here, it's been, Star Wars was my world to me when I was a kid. It was my whole world, my whole life. It's evolved, and it grows up with you, Star Wars. And now, I know just personally for me, having had the experience of working with these great folks and making the movie, but now having the experience of sitting here and knowing that you guys are all going to see it, I don't know, we all share this. I don't have to tell you what Star Wars means. You've been here the past 24 hours watching these movies because you love it.
I want to get a quick little picture of the three of us here, just so I can remember this moment.
Yeah, look at that. My face, you look like a movie star, and my face looks like a big beet. I'm always so red in movies.
I know, I sort of feel like this lightsaber got hijacked by a My Little Pony or something. By a Rainbow Bright. Thank you again for being here. We have one more special thing before we start the movie. Would you like to introduce this?
I would. We have one more special person who would like to say hello to you, the Last Jedi himself. Video of him that he made. Shit, I did that wrong! Oh my god, I did that so wrong! I've already blown it! You can put the lightsaber right through my chest right now, because I just blew it, man. I promise the movie is better than my introduction. I just totally botched. We have a lovely video clip from the Last Jedi himself.
They're not even going to remember we were up here. It's totally fine.
I'm sorry.
Let's roll the thing. It's still a special.
Right up on the screen. It's still lovely. It's wonderful. Thank you, guys. I love you guys.
Thanks, everyone. Be with you. Enjoy your burrito. And thank you for coming.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us in Star Wars The Last Jedi here at the Capitan Theater in Hollywood. I'm so excited to finally be able to share this next chapter with you all, and I hope you enjoy. And as always, the Force be with you.